Are you ready to create your own AI assistant when it comes to content creation? In this video, I'm going to walk you through the top ways or the top assistants essentially that you can create yourself using ChatGPT or even using Gemini, or honestly a little bit of both even when it comes to your content creation for your business. Now, when I talk about AI assistants, these are basically different threads that you can set up inside of ChatGPT. At least that's what we'll use, and basically the different tasks that you can just make a little bit easier just using AI. Now, before anything else is I want to make sure that you guys succeed when it comes to setting up your AI assistant. And when it comes to that, it starts with the very first prompt or chat that you're sending through ChatGPT. And with this, I've created the WOAH method. I've created this about a year and a half ago, and it's a good way to remember whenever you're starting a new thread inside of ChatGPT is you want to remember who you are and what you do, the output that you need from it, asking it, are you ready? And H is essentially just how do you want to get this done? So that's what the WOAH method is. So for example, for this one, going to ChatGPT, I'm just pasting already something already created. Is I put here, I am an AI consultant for business coaches and consultants. I would need you to act as a content specialist and be an expert in my chosen niche. I'm looking to create my brand and content. Are you ready? Use bullet points in your response and be straight to the point. So on the who I am and what do I do, I am an AI consultant. I work with business coaches and consultants. And on the O is the outcome, is basically I wanted you to act as a content specialist. And for the first task is creating the brand and content, asking it, are you ready? Just to make sure that it understands. And then the H here that I put here is I do like it when ChatGPT gives me bullet points and being straight to the point. So that is how you want to set up your AI assistant. That way you are already giving it clarity on what it is that you need, so it can give you a little bit of better clarity back. And that is a mistake that I see so many people make, is you don't prime your ChatGPT thread. You don't give it enough context. That's why you don't get a lot of really good responses or feedback from it afterwards. So let's say on here, and by the way, this is exactly the thing that I create with our clients, a little bit more in depth and custom with my Create AI agency, is I go ahead and actually create and set this up for you. But I wanted to walk you through how to do it yourself to begin with. So first is you can use AI to create essentially your brand persona for your content creation. Now, I've always believed that when you're creating content, you need to have a different brand or persona for it. So for example, for myself, my persona is essentially me as Leanne, as the co-founder of 2XU and also co-founder of Create AI. I'm someone who loves teaching people how to outsource and how to go remote. So that's my persona. Before, years ago, I was the traveling pygmy when I was creating a lot of travel content. Years before that, when I was creating more poetic short stories, love fiction that's still out there in the internet, I was the imperfect princess. So for every brand that I have used for myself, I had a different persona. So that's the first thing that we were going to go ahead and create using your AI assistant, or creating an AI assistant out of, is essentially your brand specialist. So here, again, I'm looking to create my brand and content. So we can make it this more specific even of, I'm an AI consultant for business coaches and consultants, specializing in business operations. So I'm just giving it more context. Then go ahead and enter that into ChatGPT. And right away, it's already going ahead and crafting that brand and content persona, because that's what we said that we wanted from it. So if you wanted a little bit of a better customize of this, is you can go ahead and even ask ChatGPT, what questions would you ask so you can create all of these for me? So then you're asking like, hey, what question or what information do you need from me so that I can give you a more specific output basically for this. So then you can go ahead and answer these, and then ChatGPT will answer you back of more specific things on your brand. So that's just a cool way to get started when it comes to your content creation with ChatGPT. So with this is, let's say we did answer, I'm going to ask it, what are the main pain points of my target audience? Because this will make it a little bit easier for me to go into the next thing. So this one, the next thing that you can create an AI assistant with is creating your content calendar. So I'm looking to create a weekly content calendar, asking it basically, are you ready? So then it's going ahead and going and creating what we asked it to create. So now Monday, Tuesday, all the way to Sunday, it's already giving you, hey, you can focus your content this way. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and go back to the previous thread that we talked about, and I'm gonna copy all of this and I'm gonna give it to here and say, adjust with the main pain points of my audience. I'm gonna paste literally what came from the other thread, and now it's now gonna customize and make it more specialized to what it is that you need based on of the content that ChatGPT gave us earlier. So the cool thing is you can also make this, create this into a table form. So now, again, going ahead, you're already getting a pretty good way for you to start creating this content using ChatGPT. That's the first thing. It's just your content calendar. And the next thing is you can even ask it to start creating the draft for the content for you. So here, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna create a new thread. And the reason why we wanna do this, and I'm gonna copy this real quick. The reason why you wanna do this is this now becomes the AI assistant when it comes to you generating your content calendar ideas, right? The other one is for more for your branding assistant. And now we're going to go ahead and create your content generating assistant. So I'm gonna give it the same primer basically that we gave earlier. So I'm looking to have you create the first draft of my content that will inspire me to make more. Asking it, are you ready? No, use bullet points and straight to the point. I'll be giving you my weekly content calendar. So I'm gonna go back. So I'm gonna press enter there and wait for that to load. And then I'm gonna go back into the weekly content that we have here. Go ahead and copy this. Create 3 tweets per day based on this content calendar. Now, a cool thing that you can do is you can create a different AI assistant per platform. So this one, let's say I'm only using this for X. Let's say you create another one for Instagram, for LinkedIn. The more specific that you are on your AI assistant, the more specific the output or the outcome that they're going to give to you. So here, it gave us just really short tweets that we can now start using. So you can use this as your first draft. You can edit this, make it your own. You can customize this as much as you can. But the point of this now is you have essentially a tweet writer. So then we'll actually take from the Monday what it already wrote down, repurposing it to be used for Instagram. So just another bonus that I wanted to add onto this video that you can do. Now, the next thing that you can use ChatGPT for your content creation is for engagement on social media posts. So a lot of the time, if you're someone like me, and I like to comment on a lot of people's posts just because I find them really interesting, and I don't want to comment like, nice job, like this sounded great, that's good, is I'm gonna go ahead and use ChatGPT for that. So I'm gonna go through and create another ChatGPT thread, and for this one, I would need you to act as a content specialist, and I'm looking to respond to posts I find and commenting on them, relating it to what I do as a AI consultant. So the reason why you want to do this is, of course, this garners people, this basically piques someone's interest of like, oh, that's what they do. So I don't want it to use bullet points. Make sure the comments are engaging and just 2 sentences because I don't want it to be too long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into LinkedIn right now and I'm gonna find a post that I want to comment on, essentially, and then you guys will be able to see how you can use ChatGPT to essentially just comment on them. So I like commenting on ones that are kind of a little bit long, so or that one. So then I can easily copy and paste this. I'll make this my own. I'll use it as a draft, so on and so forth. But at least now I have a quick and easy way to comment on people's posts using my commenting AI assistant. Now, the other AI assistants you can create for content creation is one to be your SEO specialist. You can ask it to go through a blog post that you already have, make it more SEO friendly, or you can even ask it for keywords that you would need in an article that you're creating or a post you're creating for LinkedIn or anywhere else. I use it for YouTube all the time. And you can also create one where it will just give you a hook that you will need to write from, and then the good strong call to action afterwards. And then you can use it, of course, for proofreading, making it cleaner, making it sound engaging. Or I do have a whole video on how to train AI to write as you, which you guys can check out on my channel. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button right there and comment below what are the ways that you've used AI for content creation. I would love to know, and I'll create an AI assistant out of it. And if you still haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to have a business from home, which you guys can check out those 2 playlists right here and the latest video right here. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and remember that small steps matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!